Today's DIY project, I'm going to replace the power switch on my commercial restaurant fry warmer. Hey everybody, all the videos on my channel thus far, since I've started, has been DIY projects around the house. But I thought today would be fun. I do own a commercial restaurant and the power switch has gone out again. And so I'm going to show you, for anybody that might be interested, on how to save a few dollars and safely replace this switch. This is either the 5th or 6th time I've had to replace this switch since we've been open for 6 years now. But what happens is the grease, as it drains when you put the French fries in here, they come down and they impact, and the grease comes in contact with the connections on the back of the switch. And over time, the hot grease melts that and distorts that connection. There's actually 4. This is a single pole, double throw. So one switch on or off, controlling 2 things, the light and the warmer. This is it right here. It's a Gardner Bender product, GSW14. It's got 4 leads on the back. Again, 2 of those will control the switch. Pardon me, 2 of those will control the light. 2 of those will control the warmer. So I've gotten quite good at it. I was going to replace it when this first happened a few years ago, but this guy cost about $2,800. So I thought, well, how can I figure this out? And now it's pretty easy. So here we go. I just unplugged it from the back. Off camera, I'm going to show you to take this off and what's behind here. There's a retaining nut right here that holds this guard around it right there. Retaining nut, guard, 2 screws to take this front plate off and to get access to the switch. All right, let me pull this off right now. This comes off, it's just stuck a little bit from the grease around it. Right there. Try to bring you in a little closer. Here's a close-up of the back of that. You can see right there. That's what's jacking this up. And this is actually a little bit better than it has been in the past. Sometimes the hot grease will actually separate the wire, but these still seem to be intact. It's just messed up with the connection. So what I do is I either clean up or replace these ring terminals. I have some spares, then I attach them to the new switch. We'll take the second retaining nut off that's holding it tight against the faceplate. Now the switch just comes right out. Being careful not to mess with anything over here on this temperature side. This is all good right here. This is the temperature gauge, which has never gone bad. One thing to point out right here, this is how I had to learn this the first time, through trial and error, because I didn't have a wiring diagram and I flipped the breaker a couple times before I got it right, is make sure that you take note of the placement of the wires. So what I do as I get the new switch out is I go 1 for 1. See, the new switch is exactly the same. So I'm going to do, upper left, upper right, lower right. I'm going to make sure that they go to the same post that they're on right now. Now I am going to have to replace this ring terminal. It has disintegrated. And that's usually the one on top. That's a problem every time. So I'll do that right now. This is where you need your wire strippers and some ring terminals. So I'm going to take a little bit more off of there. Come around this side. I went and got a box cutter. I like to use that just to take some of this excess thermal sheathing off. It's real thick. Just to get to the wire a little better. There you go. Make sure we're going to get good contact with the new ring terminal. All right, which is right here. Get my crimper, blue. Probably going to take it out. Oh, no, it's going to stick. Okay. I can see that the copper is to the end. Okay, that's repaired. Now we'll swap it out one for one like I was saying. All right, so the switch is in the same position. This is the one on the top left. All right, that one's in the same position where it came. Now I'll take the one under it off. All right, can you see? Get those two onto the new one. Now I'll take the top one off for the old. All right, that's the top. So now I've got 3 done. Now we'll undo the bottom one. That switch is done. There's a little closer look at it. Can you see that? Just the grease just sits there and sizzles that thing out. Now let's get the new one. Okay, tighten that bad boy up. All right, switch is in. Take off this retaining clip because it's going to go on the other side. There's 2 of them. One for the switch, one for the cover. Feed this back through it. I should take time, but I'm not going to do it right now. Let me clean this up better. It's actually not too bad. I'm going to put it right there. And take the smaller retaining clip. Feed it back over the threads. Give it a little tighten here with my needle nose. Okay, there's a new switch in place right there. I'm going to put this back in like this. Put these 2 screws back in. Put the little guard. And then the other retaining nut to hold that. Okay, pull this out. Plug it back in. All right, what do you think? Ta-da! We have a fry warmer. Okay, that's that. Need a small Phillips screwdriver to get the front plate off and to get the ring terminal connections off to the switch. That's the switch. Back in business. It was, I'm looking at the clock behind the camera. It was 25 minutes from start to finish in real time. Thanks for hanging out with me. Take care, everybody. Don't be afraid to try things on your own. You can save a few dollars here and there, and it's very rewarding to get a project done. Take care, my friends. I'll see you in the next video.